The main process of a fully automated steel pipe hot dip galvanizing production line includes feeding, acid pickling, rinsing, flux, drying, hot dip galvanizing, external blowing, internal blowing, air cooling, water cooling, passivation, drying, inkjet marking, stacking, and packaging, among other processes. The pre-treatment operations utilize fully automatic acid pickling, allowing workers to automatically complete the pre-treatment production tasks without the need to enter the enclosed area. The process tanks in the pre-treatment enclosure include a low-acid immersion tank, a high-acid pickling solution tank, a rinsing tank, a belt-changing tank, and a flux tank. Place the steel pipe in the ground track vehicle's heavy-duty station. Open one door. Allow the ground track vehicle to enter the enclosed area. Close the door behind it. The number 1 RGV positions the empty hanging fixture at the ground track vehicle's empty position. Lifts the steel pipe from the heavy-duty station. Opens the second door. The number 1 RGV places the steel pipe into the low-acid immersion tank. Afterward, it transports the soaked steel pipe to the high-acid tank for rinsing. Then, it returns the empty hanging fixture to the feeding area through a transfer station. The number 2 RGV retrieves the steel pipe from the high-acid tank, lifts it to rinse tanks 1 and 2, and then places it in the hanging belt transfer tank. The automatic belt-changing device starts operating, detaching the hanging belt from the fixture. The number 2 RGV returns to its waiting position. The number 3 RGV lifts the hanging fixture from the flux area to the hanging belt transfer tank. The automatic belt-changing device attaches the flux area hanging belt to the number 3 fixture. The number 3 RGV then lifts the steel pipe to the flux tank. The second exit door opens, and the steel pipe is lifted to the discharge buffer area. After closing the second door, the first door opens, and the steel pipe is placed on the automatic unloading frame, completing the enclosed area unloading process. The automatic belt removal device automatically removes the hanging belt, and the empty hanging fixture is lifted back into the enclosed area, and the flux area belts are placed in the belt transfer tank. The unloading frame starts automatically unloading the steel pipes, which are automatically discharged and aligned from the material bin. After counting the materials, they enter the drying furnace, achieving automation in the pre-processing stage, requiring only one person for steel pipe loading to complete the acid pickling operation. This reduces manual labor, acid consumption, and electricity consumption while effectively controlling the amount of solid waste generated in the production line. It has achieved stable control of the steel pipe pre-treatment production process. After the steel pipes are dried, they are transported to the galvanizing machine via the second conveyor chain. The gear-type galvanizing machine completes the galvanizing process through pressing, rotating, and dipping the pipes. A picking cylinder lifts the steel pipes. After separating them with a dividing plate, guides them into the magnetic roller conveyor for extraction. The steel pipes then go through external blowing, lateral movement, and steam internal blowing to remove the zinc liquid from both the inside and outside surfaces. After this, the steel pipes undergo air cooling, water cooling, inspection, and material sorting before entering the passivation roller conveyor. On the roller conveyor, there is an online passivation device that treats the surface of the steel pipes with passivation. After passivation is completed, the steel pipes go through a secondary drying process and then enter the inkjet marking roller conveyor. The marking equipment sprays information onto the surface of the steel pipes. Finally, the steel pipes enter the stacking platform. Automatic stacking equipment arranges the steel pipes into stacks, moves them out, bundles them, weighs them, and then conveys them to the discharge buffer conveyor, where they await transportation. The supporting equipment for the steel pipe hot dip galvanizing production line includes acid mist spraying tower, flux processing equipment, water treatment equipment, zinc fume dust collector, zinc powder dust collector, and steam waste heat utilization device, among others. The management operator can have real-time access to production data from the production line through the Richmond Intelligent MES system. This includes product quality analysis, energy consumption analysis, real-time production output, dynamic process displays, and more. Ritman, through its comprehensive operational processes and stringent quality control system, systematic, standardized, and regulated operations, has established itself as a benchmark for modern manufacturing in the industry, contributed to the advancement of China's smart manufacturing industry.